Castro. It is. It is.
It's going down. Castro, put up your stream, bro.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
And put it in the chat.
Out of bounds. High throw. You don't need a high throw on this motherfucker. It's trash, man.
Damn, bro. I wish I came after that top 5 first, man.
Determination, laser focus, banging on they don't they taking notice.
Shit, you could have had Watkins for that first, bro. You could have kept Galladay and Watkins.
Wait, hold on, whoa. Hold the fuck on. He traded Watkins and a first for Bird?
No. I said he could have had Sammy Watkins, 84 overall star, nigga, younger than that Bird for that first.
Oh, fuck, that play works too. God damn it. Oh, it is. It works perfect versus cover 2. Oh, me and Leroy are doing a little scrimmage. Are you in cover 3 again?
Christian is not important. Tell him you're not important.
Was that cover 3 again? Or did you do baseline and press?
DC, maybe. They ain't talking.
It was man.
Okay, LT is the fucking thing.
You did what?
That nigga went to celebrate the getting Castro's first.
What'd you say, nigga? You did what the first time?
Hey, Jungle, that nigga got a first for Dirt from Castro.
Hold on, I got to mute you.
I swear to God.
Lincoln Financial Field. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze.
The first time you did what?
Set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Detroit
Lions.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
If it does.
Starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up.
495 speed for him.
Yard line.
It is what it is. It's done. I wish LT was here.
Tristan don't need to talk when he playing. He suck. Who he about to play? He about to play jungle? Oh, he about to get his ass whooped. Yeah, boot DC, goddammit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What the fuck? It says it's your party.
Working from the gun. Wentz. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yo, this shit really does work. Get the fuck out of here. This game broke or something? What the fuck? How do you run back down?
Yeah, you gotta have respect, man.
Here we go. 120! Even. 4th down. Even.
Listen, keep talking shit, nigga. I'll go on YouTube like you.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to air one out.
Oh my God, he fucking dropped the ball, bro.
There on their opening drive. That's a
you ain't doing
like
shit,
back. Now 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice. Get ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
What the fuck? Are you alright?
Oh, no, hell. I'm about to leave this motherfucker, too.
A look at Kerryon.
You're so violent when you play Madden, Jungle.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Shit.
Now second and 6 at the 7-yard line.
You posted the chat.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Stafford. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Oh, fucking Mahomes. How I missed you.
With the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia
Who you playing,
offensive
Tristan?
unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Oh, that little
and on the
bitch ain't
first
in here.
drive, 3 and out. I know
He's in
that
the
these
end,
are
right?
professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still,
I just
don't
sent
you?
the name for
Those
it.
don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not
There's
really
the
ready
little
to play.
pussy.
So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative
I thought you were supposed to be helping your daddy in
that's what all the
Charlotte
guys
today,
are looking
nigga.
for.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. So they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Wentz gonna throw.
Ew, what the fuck?
Got a man
What are you screaming
behind
on? Like
Ertz.
fucking 380 or
Touchdown,
something?
Philadelphia.
420?
Zach Ertz. His second
there it goes,
touchdown
never mind.
on the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 29, Stafford. And
I ain't gonna lie, that trade
incomplete.
versus
Too
that you
tough
did
to hold
with
on to that
fucking
one.
LT
It's
is
2nd
like,
down. And this passing game's whole offense really
cheater.
didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bird. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's beyond luck.
And
What
a
the
nice
fuck?
gain of 21 yards.
Lions 1st down.
250. 53, Mike. Come on, D.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Out of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Johnson. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Who the fuck is shaking
now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 32.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Thank you.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
What? No, you can't have those right now. It's too early for that. Nope. You can have how you want, baby.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Get off that now.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
Where's my other shoe at? They over there?
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
Thank you.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You might want to leave the chat, Tristan. Stop talking. Sounds like you are to me, motherfucker.
Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Here we go. 280.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up.
Shut the door. Shut it. Damn, he would have had it too had he thrown it. That shit was wide open down the middle. Shut the door, brother, now. Shut the...
On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
180! He's coming. Check in. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike, 28. Mike, 28. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
We got motion. Back up. All right, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Let's go, Heavy.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Let's go.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night, they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams. An 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford, open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
3rd and 2, Stafford. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford, catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's get it.
The Lions on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Stafford. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Wentz to throw. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
He's crashing.
Now Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the
pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now wins. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Here. Check, 4 down.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Haywood. 28, Mike, he's coming, check in. Hey, check. Mike, 28. Mike.
Wentz to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Mike, 53, Mike. Easy.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Check, waiting. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come on.
On second and 11 now. Stafford eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Lions on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. There he goes left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A toss play. Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Second and 12 at the line.
Lefty. He's coming. Check in. Watch the screen. Mike, 28. Mike, 28.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Waiting. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Go. Waiting. 40's Mike. Come off the ball. Sunday. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, Steve 6. Watch the car.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Let's go.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Stafford. Incomplete outright to Kurz. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 8-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Eyes on 10. Eyes on 10. Single.
Wentz now to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throw left side taken in by Meredith. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Skirts by him at the 35. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. From the gun, Stafford escaping the pressure right. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016. That's when Stafford had an NFL record 8 fourth-quarter comebacks. But last year, despite playing all 16 games, he had 0. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Waiting.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Go, go.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jermaine Kearse. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check safety, check safety.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the boot, watch the boot.
Throwing now is Wentz. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
That's taken inside his own 40. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Lions will take over. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Bird. And take guy of the 40. Come up 1st and 10. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Stafford. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, Pac-Man. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Here.
Back to throw. Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense.
Now it's Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bird. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long.
I just had some play to know the Patriots come through.
Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Backing about the 37-yard line. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Too much bullshit. I really got cash out on good time, and like it set everything up perfect. That nigga just fucked the money up. That shit depressing.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
They snap it to Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Bird. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Stafford now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Blue 60. All right, T, let's
Stafford. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Mike, check, 59.
Stafford gonna throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, wow. Lost to this fucking bum, bro. Bastard.
After the touchdown, out
he
is
made me quit
Prater
the league,
to
bro.
kick.
Yeah, quit, pussy.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
You should quit after getting smacked by a nigga that can't play the game
shut
yet.
your bum ass up, nigga.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles,
No,
by
he
a
didn't
big
lose. He
second
got
half that put
smacked.
this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever
I
was said
shouldn't
at
have played
halftime,
right now, bro. There's
obviously
too much
hit
shit
home.
going on.
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey,
Nah,
come on,
bro.
guys, we have to play better. But sometimes
It's
it's
all
just
good.
sharpening your execution, sharpening
No
your
excuses.
focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without
I played
major
hard.
adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in
Yo,
this
Reef,
one.
you just know I always
hard.
got your number no matter what.
So for the
That's it.
Lions,
Yeah,
they're
you got
into the win
shit,
column
Castro.
now
Shut
as they
your
move to
bum ass up.
1-2 on the young season. And they will head back home
Son.
next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles,
Son, the nigga
they will
had
fall
50
to
yards
a similar
off it.
mark at 1-2.
Including
and they'll try to get back
kick
to their
returns,
winning ways
Ed.
next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
I don't know what the fuck.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis,
Oh,
we thank
wow.
our
I
entire
need a
crew.
new
I'm
coat,
Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA
No,
Sports.
no. I know what happened. I know how I'm feeling. I know I'm still
beat
half
Matt's
asleep.
gate
I
that
know
said season over.
I know I woke up to a car that got towed. I know what the fuck is going on in my life. He got me in the right time. That's all. I still thought I was gonna beat him, but it's all good. I shouldn't have fucking played right now today. I could have played tonight, no problem.
Yo, why the game didn't count? Yo, the shit showed
Same.
like we didn't even play. I guess, I don't know.
Sound like Jungle One.
Like a jungle always gonna win.
Cause he ain't gonna be fuck him too.
Yo, you
Fuck you,
yo,
yeah.
you
What the fuck? Yo, Castro.
I see that. I just said that. It shows like I didn't spank you
Yo.
just now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I got
Want to run it again?
Come on, you
I'll
already
bet
got
you a second
smacked.
this time. I'll bet you a second round pick right now.
Get out of here, bro. You got spanked.
Do it again. Let's go. I'll send you a third. I'll send you a third to play again. Since you shot me for 50 yards, it's nothing to do it again, my nigga, for a third. What's up?
Nah, fuck a third, nigga. Let me see who I want.
It's better than the fucking.
Let me see who I want.
It's better than his fucking sim, dog. Hold up, man. I'm about to call you, man. Bro, if we want to play it again, it's up to us, nigga. Not to you, bitch. Castro. He didn't beat me by 50, you fucking retard. He beat me by 10. Dummy. Shut up. Shut your ass up, pussy. What's up, Castro?
What do you mean? I'm about to go play my other game. I already spanked you, bro. Yo, take your L and sit your ass down, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it's showing like the games ain't counting. Fucking Madden. And I hit all my goals. I was supposed to have Gordon under
Hey, you can
50 yards.
You can hit him again. You can.
Had that nigga on negative.